right, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Welcome back. This is JD from The Red Show. That's right, here with you one more time. Boys varsity basketball team. That is Nixyaawii Golden Eagles against Cove Leopards. Going to start here in just under 4 minutes. If you did not tune in for the girls' game, give it about 5 or 10 minutes, and you'll be able to go to the YouTube channel, KCUW Radio, be able to watch the entire game. The Golden Eagle girls, man, they put the hammer down and did not even remotely let up. Now, I'm going to let you know here, Cove is going to be playing with only 8 players tonight. In fact, 3 of them are from the JV team. They only have 5 varsity players tonight. So I feel a little sympathetic for them. But I've also seen a 5-man team become a wrecking crew and tear up another team. Golden Eagles, though, I'm looking over here and seeing a lot of the jerseys here. I'm missing my main man, Yodi Jackson. Someone else is wearing his jersey tonight. So, in fact, there's 2 numbers on here I don't have on here. Somebody is wearing Yodi's Jackson. I don't know who it is. And then number 14, and I don't know who that is. But everybody else seems to be on here. That's supposed to be on here. Let's see. Maybe I can find out in the JV program. Nope. They only listed the varsity boys. Yep. It's all right. We'll make it work. So I apologize if any of you out there hear me stutter and stumble. I am by myself. Usually I got Wyattona with me, but he decided to stay home. We're going to try kidnapping him tomorrow, see if he'll come with us at least to go to the Wallowa game. Now, if you tune in tomorrow, Wallowa, boys are not playing. From what I understand, it has to do, I think, with Wallowa doesn't have enough boys to play the game, so it was a mutual, we're not going to play. So it's only girls game tomorrow. JV girls and varsity girls. So when you tune in tomorrow, I will only be broadcasting one game. That'll be the varsity girls game, and that'll be it for tomorrow. So next week, though, definitely tune in when we are. I'll be full staffed again. I'll have Wyattona with me, probably Boots with the fur, without a doubt. But looking forward to this game. The girls' game was awesome. Girls put full court press, didn't back off. Referees were pretty Steven on calling fouls there. I think we got away with a couple of them, but it was really, really good. I see Bear over there not even dressed down. I don't know what the story is on that one. I'll have to look into it. If you got the inside scoop, let us know. Comment on KCUW. Comment on YouTube. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We actually lost a handful of spectators here, so some parents aren't wanting to watch the boys play, only the girls, and then they take off. So if you're watching both boys and girls, call up your neighbor, call up your family, let them know that the boys are getting ready to rock the Cove House. Slip of the tongue there. 35 seconds before the play starts. Well, there's a couple more Cove players now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, 8. I got 8. 8 players. They'll do their best with 8. The fantastic 8. So, getting ready to starting lineup here very, very shortly. First of all, it's going to be Nixyaawii Golden Eagles starting lineup. Head coach tonight, of course, is Jeremy Barkley. Assistant coach Aaron Ashley, our fairly new Board of Trustees member, stepping back up into the coach position. Leading them up here, Jeremy Barkley being his first time as head coach. He's leading a pretty good score. Now, tonight is the first league game. Girls stepping off from a victory. They're going to be chanting on the boys. So right now, starting lineup for Nixyaawii, Golden Eagle boys. Dylan Abrahamson playing tonight. Big props out to Dylan. His grandma just passed away a couple days ago, and he said, nope, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to get out there and play. Simon Picard, number 4, getting in there. The other big man of the hour, Kurt Hool, number 10. We're going to depend on him a lot to crash those boards, man. Aaron Barkley And, of course, number 14, and I don't know who it is. I don't have his name. Of course, if I had my boots with the fur, or if we had Wyatona here, he would be able to tell me. Starting lineup for Cove Leopards, number 3, Nathaniel O'Reilly. His sister just got done playing. Number 10, Caleb Wiggins. Number 12, Wyatt Burgess. Number 23, Terrell Davis. And number 32, Patrick Fitch. So that's your starting lineup for over there in the Cove Leopards. Their head coach, Doug Wiggins, and assistant coach, Matthew Buss. You know, it's always good to see the student body out there supporting their team. You got some parents up here in the grandstands also. It's sit down, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's going to be a good game, and I almost knocked over my camera. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lily there at the radio station hanging out for another hour and a half of the entertainment. J.D. Jones all the way up here in Cove, Oregon. Beautiful Cove. If it wasn't that far to go to work, I'd probably live in Cove. It's absolutely beautiful. Mountains all around us. It's just magical. All right, starting the tip off. Mr. Hool will be right in front and center. 3-week hiatus. Let's see if it turned and helped them out or hurt them. We'll see what's going on. Kurt gets the tip off, but Cove gets it right back. Cove on the outside of three-point land, moving the ball around. Nixyaawii doing man-to-man coverage. They crash the boards. Barkley gets the ball, steals it back. Kirk gets it now, and then jump ball between Simon and number 32 for the Leopards, Patrick Fritsch. Dylan taking the ball down, looking pretty good, looking pretty confident, makes a drive on it. Sends it out to Aaron. Aaron back to Dylan. Dylan makes a drive downtown, gives it to Kirk. Kirk back out to Aaron. Aaron doing some fancy footwork. Missing. There's Kirk for 2. Misses it. But Simon for the rebound. We're already missing the big man, Yodi Jackson. But Simon and Kirk are picking up the slack right now. Simon getting to go to the line for at least 1. I couldn't see what he said. Maybe he said 2. We'll see. Foul on number 3 for Leopards, Nathaniel O'Reilly. Simon, apparently in the off time the last 3 weeks, did not practice his free throws. He missed that first one. Simon up for the second, misses the second one also, and almost gets his rebound back. Leopards seeing some resistance right off the bat here. Leopards on the top side of the 3. Making her way down. Dylan there with his hands way out there. Steal by Aaron Barkley. Aaron on a breakaway down at the very end. He crashes the board and makes it. 2 points. 7:02 in the first period. 2 points to go to the Golden Eagles. First on the board. Barkley getting ready to go to the line for 2 points. Oh, excuse me. Now they changed it up now. Now he gets 1 point. Going for 1. See if Barkley was practicing free throws in the off time. Barkley makes it. Looks like he was practicing his free throws. Now back to Cove. Full court press. Dylan at the other end. I see Simon. I see Barkley all at the other end. Kirk Hool way down at the back end here just to cover just in case. Dylan with the steal. Dylan way out three-point land, looking for a screen, throws it back to Simon, and heading to the line. Dylan. Dylan gets the ball back. I don't know what happened there. Moving screen. Oh, yep. Foul, penalty on Nixyaawii. Number 10, Mr. Hool. Cove back down the other direction. They see nothing but black jerseys. Moving the ball around, and he almost loses the ball by falling over. Cove loses the ball. Breakaway at the very end. Nixyaawii up for 2 more and sinks it. Cove looking for some answers to this full court press. They get it back across the half court line. Looking around. Dylan's hungry. Barkley now back in the face. Man-on-man coverage still seems to be working for them right now. Kirk at the very top. They're at the farthest way, 3-point land. They're going for a 3-point opportunity and miss it, and out on Cove. Nixyaawii ball, 5-0, 6-11 in the first. Dylan and Barkley. Almost sounds like a closing story. Welcome to Dylan and Barkley's. Barkley making a drive. Fadeaway jump shot. Misses that one, but Kirk Houle gets the rebound, touches it, but it goes back into Cove hands. Cove making her way back down the other direction. Finally get across there, the half court. See nothing but black jerseys. Full court press seems to be the thing for Nixyaawii this year. Cove making her way down, throws a little jump pass at the bottom. They make it, their first 2 points. Dylan now back down the other direction. No resistance from Cove right now. Dylan around and going for a drive on the inside. Throws it all the way back out. Up for 3 and misses. Dylan with the rebound. Throws it to Kirk. Kirk back out. Another 3-point attempt. No mas. Rebound Cove. Cove finally gets across, but sees a lot of black jerseys. Has to slow it down a little bit. Barkley trying to put his hands inside. Barkley does get his hands inside, but they miss it. Dylan loosens the ball up a little bit, causing Cove to try and make some minor adjustments. Cove now finally slowing down just a little bit. Throwing it away on the outside. Dylan once again putting his hands out there. Putting his hands way out there. And timeout. Cove. That is 5-2, 4:46 in the first period. I tell you what, right now, it is truly just a defensive game. Cove coming out there, having some struggles putting up with this full court press. Nixyaawii putting on the full court press, plus the man-on-man coverage, and it's just working for them right now. Cove looking for some answers, but they're doing some quick passes back and forth. They're crashing the boards at the bottom when they try doing a drive-in. Got to work on the rebounds just a little bit because they're just lacking on it a little bit. And unfortunately, when you got big old long arms like Dylan and Barkley, and they're just moving that ball around a little too easily. And Cove ball. Oops, almost knocked over my camera again. Cove down at the baseline and gets 2. Nixyaawii back down the other direction. Dylan has the ball. Dylan's moving around. Dylan makes a drive downtown, throws it back all the way out to Barkley. Barkley up for 3, doesn't make it. Doesn't follow the shot either. Dylan back down the other direction, trying to loosen the ball up from Cove. Cove was holding on to it, though. Bounced off of Dylan. Cove ball. Cove now trying to get it back down. Leopards are looking for some answers for this full court press. Feeling the resistance. Dylan now stripped the ball away, and Cove ball again. Cove throws it way down at baseline and gets there too. A couple of our black jerseys were right down there. They had some hops on it, but Mr. Fish just has some more leverage on him. Barkley doing a head fake. He does a fadeaway jump, makes 2 on it, takes back the lead, 7-6. Leopards are, it's like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is a defensive game. Not very much offense on this at all. Lots and lots of defense. Ball stripped away by Dylan. Dylan tries to bounce pass it to Barkley. Barkley decides he wants to play soccer instead of basketball. Kicks the ball out of bounds, giving it back to Cove. You're not Pele. Quit kicking the ball. Barkley trying to redeem himself now. Getting the ball. Getting the ball. Give me the ball. Simon and Kirk at the baseline. Trying to go for another fancy little Simon Picard puts his hands on it. Calls it a jump ball. Kirk Fish, one of their biggest and tallest players. This is where we're missing Kurt, our Yodi Jackson, to put up with Mr. Fitch. He actually was at baseline, crashed it, and almost made it. Kurt Cool put some hands on the ball. Cove, free throw line, gets it stripped away by Barkley. Barkley throws all the way out. Back to Simon. Simon gets a charge. That is unfortunate right there. Simon's first. Right now, 7-6, leading by just one. Defensive game. Cove moving the ball around. See a lot of black jerseys. Dylan trying to make a fast move. Can't make too many of those. You open your opponent up for a free throw, or excuse me, a 3-point. Kirk stops the ball. Dylan back the other direction. Fast throw back to Barkley. Barkley trying to slow it down. Throws it back out to Simon. Simon for three. Misses it. Barkley for the rebound. Throws it way out to Dylan. Dylan crashes the board. Gets to go up for two. Dylan not really hitting on all cylinders right now. We're going to see how his free throws are. I know where he's been for the last 3-4 days. Dealing with some family issues. I'm very proud of him for being out here today. A lot on his mind, and we're glad he's out here playing. And it looks like he synced it. Putting another point on the board for them. Eagles 8, Leopards 6. Dylan up for his other one. Misses it. Rebound Simon. Simon goes up for a shot. Misses it also. Cove, fast breakaway, and penalty. Pushing. Looks like Nixyaawii pushed. Prove it. All right, Cove. Right now making a way down the other direction. Still seeing all resistance right there. Right now, breakaway. Nixyaawii stole it. He's trying to do a no-look pass. Ends up almost costing him the ball out of bounds. Dylan all the way back out. And 3-point misses it. Kirk for a rebound. Misses the rebound. Cove makes a drop all the way down. Drops the ball. Back out breakaway. And had to slow it down. Simon slows it down. Back to Barkley. Barkley decides to try and shuck and drive there a little bit. Little spin, fade away, and misses it. No rebounders, though, for Nixyaawii. Only Cove rebounders. Cove got the ball down real quickly, but they couldn't make anything out of it. End up throwing it away. Cove getting the ball back. Man-on-man coverage still. And a nice little alley-oop, but can't capitalize. Simon gets the rebound. Barkley, Dylan. Dylan goes, okay, let's slow this down a little bit. Let's call out some plays here. Let's make some smart choices here. Dylan back down the other direction. Throws it out to Barkley. Barkley to Simon. Simon says, you betcha, man. I got this. Throws it up and misses it. Kirk rebounds it, but loses the ball to Cove. Tuck and roll with everybody down on the bottom down there. 55 seconds left at the other end. Cove get back down there with little to no resistance, but now they see nothing but black jerseys moving the ball around. One of their own guys slipped and fell. Looks like there's something on the floor right there. They're going to move around a little bit. 38 seconds left, 8-6 in the first period. Cove is seeing a lot of resistance from Nixyaawii. And Cove go up for a 3-point, miss it, gets their own rebound. Littlest guy out there gets the rebound. That's just nutso. Our guy's just standing around here looking at the ball go by. 22.9 seconds left. Back to Dylan. Dylan's going to turn around and see if we can't make a couple more points before the last few seconds left. Burn it down. Back to Barkley. Barkley to Kirk, putting a screen on. Barkley does a little spin move, looking around for some help. Back to Simon. Simon drives in, backs out to Dylan. Dylan for three. Sinks it. And that's it for the first period. 6-11 right there, ladies and gentlemen. Nixyaawii starting to hit some buckets there. But the big news right there, look at that score, 6-11. That means that first entire period was nothing but a defensive game. Full court press being done by Nixyaawii Golden Eagles. Cove, though, only with 8 men on their bench, are still moving the ball up and down. They're crashing the boards. Their big man, number 32, Patrick Fritsch, is just pulling some awesome moves, man. He's doing some fadeaway jump shots. He's doing some alley-oops. He's unable to connect on them, but if he gets that opportunity to, watch out, Nixyaawii, because it will be danger, danger, danger. We're glad you're tuning in with us. We're glad you're hanging out with us. KCUW 104.1, KCUW LP Pendleton. If you're listening on our radio, big props out to our girl Lily for manning the controls. And, of course, if you're watching it on the Facebook, that means you're watching on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. The more subscriptions, the less equipment I got to take around with me. And we are getting some more equipment, I've been told, which I'm happy about. Some better quality microphones and potentially some better quality cameras. So we'll see how that goes. We're glad you tuned in. With all the yuckiness going around, this is some good local entertainment, and it's a good thing here. Dylan getting the ball inbound. Barkley moving the ball around, takes a drive on the inside, does a quick little jump shot, says, yes, sir, I'll take it. 13-6. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, got to tie shoes. Wonder if he's related to J. Dean, because she ties her shoes also. She came over and saw me right after the game. I started making fun of her for her tying her shoes. All right, Cove inbound the ball. They get it down to half court. They're just bouncing it back and forth. Seeing black jerseys back and forth, back and forth. Cove trying to make some moves here. There's their big man, Fitch. See some resistance. Cove for three. Miss it. Dylan back down with the ball the other direction. He's making away all the way down. Three-point land. See ya. And there we go. Dylan was helping out. 16-6. That's Nixyaawii. I got to find out who number 14 is. If anybody knows who number 14 is, tell Lily, and she'll tell me, because I'm just flabbergasted. I have no idea who it is. Fitch up for a jump shot. Just hanged on the rim there. Now they're just rolling around. Finally get jump ball. Dylan trying to negotiate with the ref, saying, dude, he was rolling around. That's travel, but you know, if Dylan wants to be a ref, we'll put a zebra jersey on him. If he wants to play ball, just get in there and play ball. All right. What's going on here? Yeah, a lot of talking by the coaches over there. Cove doing a quick little jump shot. Rebound Cove. Oh. Barkley strips the ball away. Now it's the Barkley show. Barkley slows it down just a hair. Hands it back off. Three-point land also. Nope. Picard gets the rebound but gets pushed out and gives it up to Cove. At halftime, I will go find out who number 14 is because it's just driving me nuts. He's in there a lot. Cove gets the ball back. They're breaking the breakaway. Simon at the other end. Nothing. Simon gets the rebound back, slows it down, gives it back to Barkley. And timeout. Nixyaawii. 6:14 in the second half. 16-6 Golden Eagles. Looking good. Lots of defense going on out here, and it is an entertaining game thus far. Not a runaway. All defensive. I'm actually pretty proud and pretty amazed that Cove is able to keep up. Eight players on their bench. That's it. They're 5 starters and 3 guys from JV. That's rough. Don't get me wrong. When we're growing up and you're playing res ball, that's all you have at times. Heck, there's times it's 4-on-3. So Kind of reminds me of a hockey thing. All right, Nixyaawii ball. Looks like Barkley is getting ready to inbound it to Dylan. Dylan taking a ball down to the other direction. Fast go. Hands it to Kirk. Kirk back to Dylan. Dylan way out left-hand field. Does not follow through with the shot. Doesn't make it. Cove gets the ball back. Pretty easy getting down the other direction. But then they see Barkley and see Dylan again. Dylan's just really putting pressure on his guy. There's Simon. Almost. And unfortunately, I think that was on Dylan. I don't know who it is. We'll see. Yep, Dylan gets his first one. So number 32 for Cove Leopards, Cove Leopards is Patrick Fritsch. He's, I don't know, 6-something. And so Mr. Picard does his very best to turn around and hang in there because we don't have Yodi Jackson. So sometimes you got to tag team him to try to help out. And Dylan was trying to help out and ends up getting a penalty and giving him a couple points. So 7-16, courtesy of Dylan. The boys are back down the other direction. Dylan on the outside, bottom of the three. He's making a drive down. Barkley now making a quick little jump shot right at the free throw line. Makes it look simple. 18-7. Little Nixyaawii royalty walking through here. Tyson Burns. Kirk with the steal. Now Barkley with the steal. Barkley looking for Dylan. Dylan throws up a backhand and makes it. 22-7. Cove trying to find an answer. They're looking all over the place. Barkley turns around and almost manhandles his man. Oh! These benches are hurting my bummy. Cove getting the ball back. Watch the baseline, man. Watch the baseline. Cove getting the ball, top of the three. Making her way around. Farthest away from the key. Almost lost the ball with one of the guys moving around. They're moving the ball around pretty good, but Nixyaawii's not being stumped, man. They're picking and rolling. Cove slides. Dylan throwing some hands out there. Dylan's pushing his guy out way out left-hand field. Cove not having any opportunities. They're not seeing the opportunities they probably would with any other team. Moving the ball on the outside. They're trying to make some confusion here. They're doing a man-on-man. Cove finally does a jump shot, takes their first shot up. Kirk gets the rebound. Dylan gets it, pushes all the way down to the other direction. Dylan goes up for a shot, decides no mas, sends it back out to Barkley. Barkley out to Simon. Simon for three, rims it. Barkley, though, with a jump shot for nothing. Cove and a penalty on Nixyaawii. Looks like, who's number 11? Oh, Dylan. Dylan and Dylan are in there now. Sorry, my bad. Dylan Monaco. Monaco, that was his first penalty. Oh, sorry. I'm just sitting here amazed how Dylan Abrahamson and Aaron Barkley feed off each other, because as one goes for a steal, the other one backs him up, covers the guy when he flies out of bounds or wherever else. And it's just absolutely amazing to sit here and watch those two play. They're just constantly stealing the ball. But got a penalty on that one. Fitch went to the line, didn't make it. Nixyaawii got the ball down to the other direction. I don't know what happened there. Someone came out of their shoe. Dylan Monaco came out of his shoe. Fitch, oh no! Kirk, you can't do that, buddy. Kirk pushes Fitch and causes Fitch to actually make it and gets to go to the line. You can't do that, Kirk. It is best just to let him make it, because Yeah, Kirk's third foul in the first half. You can't do that. Right now, Dylan Monaco's tying his shoe. Dylan literally came out of his shoe at the other end, trying to make a rebound and gets knocked right out of his shoes, man. What is it with Nixyaawii and their shoes? Can we get these boys' laces and the girls' laces that actually work? Because it's just silliness. Mr. Patrick turned around, went to the line there. He's making things look a little too easy. Doesn't make that one. Barkley getting the rebound there. Abrahamson down to, still got to figure out who that is. Abrahamson back down to Picard, or Dylan. Or no, that was Picard there. Picard had Butterfingers, went out of bounds. Cove trying to make the ball down. Fast break, all by him lonesome, and that's what's going to happen when you do full court press once in a while. 11-20 right there, 3:05. Oh, bounces off of Monaco. Back to Abrahamson. Abrahamson on the outside. I have to say Abrahamson and Monaco because there's two Dylans in there now. Abrahamson goes over a shot, misses it. Cove Leopards trying to push the ball down fast. Cove down to Patrick. Cove making a drive, trying to do something fancy. Patrick, their biggest guy, sees nothing but hands in his face, but still makes it. It's better to give up the two than give a two and a fair shot there. Fitch around and jazzing up his team over there. Leopards, though, sitting at 13. Nixyaawii Golden Eagles at 20. 2:25 left in the period. Like I said, I like to see a good game, and right now this is a good game. Defensive game only, low scoring. But Nixyaawii Golden Eagles are getting a little too wild and carried away with their reaching in, man. 8 fouls in the first half right now, where Cove only has 4. So, no good. We'll pause real quick for station ID. All right. Better take a drink of choosh. .225 left in the second period here. Golden Eagles leading the charge right now. Barkley out to Abrahamson. Abrahamson takes it back down, throws it Picard. Picard throws it back to Abrahamson. Abrahamson does a drive downtown but misses it. No rebounds. No rebound for Nixyaawii. Just Cove. Cove also trying to move some moves around. They're trying to capitalize on some points, some momentum they were getting there. 3-point land, airballs it. .155 left in the second period. Abrahamson taking the ball down the other direction. Inbound by Monaco. Picard doing some fancy footwork. Back to Abrahamson. Back to Picard. Picard moving the ball around. Looking for some deals. Barkley calling out some calls there. There goes Abrahamson. Back out to Monaco. Monaco making a drive. Little jump shot. Misses it, though. Monaco gets his own rebound. Back to Barkley. Barkley out to Abrahamson, and it goes out of bounds on Cove, giving it back right to Nixyaawii. Nixyaawii getting the ball back, looking how to throw around, throws it way out to Monaco. Back to Abrahamson. Someone get the phone, please. Dylan Abrahamson making some moves there. Throws it back out to Barkley. Barkley back out to Monaco. Monaco, Butterfingers, dropped it. 1 minute left in the second period. They move the ball all the way down to the other side. Nixyaawii needs to start playing a little bit smarter now, so just throwing hands up instead of full court pressure because these guys are starting to learn it. Cove moving the ball around. 48 seconds left there. Almost throw it away. Outside and way out in the three-point. They try throwing it downtown. And who gave it to 11? He wasn't anywhere near him. They gave it to Dylan Monaco, who was nowhere near him, but all right. So Patrick, their all-star player right now. That's their. If they didn't have Patrick, I don't know if they would even be even at the points they're at. Patrick sinking the first free throw. And misses the second one, though. Dylan Abrahamson, fast break down to the other direction and almost loses the ball. Sends it back to Barkley. Barkley's been struggling for big points today. Monaco back out. Back out to Monaco. Back out to Abrahamson. Barkley. Barkley's doing some fancy footwork. He's looking for some help. Back to Dylan Abrahamson. And Abrahamson was trying to throw it to Picard. 13 seconds left in there. You can hear people yell around out there. Cove boys getting the ball back. Yeah, they're three-point land way out in left-hand field and totally miss it. Well, there you go. That's the first half right there. Nixyaawii Golden Eagles 20, Cove Leopards 14. Nothing but a defensive game. Stick around for the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Lily, back to you. All right, thanks for sticking around, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to kick off the second half here. 20-14, Nixyaawii leading by 6 right now. Of course, nothing but a defensive game today. Cove being out there with only 8 players. That is awesome. They're, of course, their number 1 player right now, Patrick Fritsch, F-R-I-S-C-H, Fritsch. He's their man that's been downtown the entire night, helping them out, doing some jump shots. We are missing our big man, Yodi Jackson. I don't know the full deal about it. And I figured out, his mom, thank you so much for reaching out to Lily to let me know. Number 14 is Tommy Moore. Now, Tommy's been playing right from tip-off. In fact, he's in there right now. So my apologies, Mrs. Moore, for not finding that out. But when they do a roster change on me, I'm the last guy that ever finds out stuff. And I don't have Boots with the Fur or Kelsey here to try to help me out. So Tommy Moore has been number 14. He's been playing the entire game. And now that I know, we will turn around and give him some props. So Moore right now has the ball on the top side of the 3, brings it back to Dylan. Dylan moving the ball around. Closest to me, back out to Barkley. Barkley's looking around, throw some moves in there. Barkley's making a little move on the inside, back out to Picard. Picard back out to Moore. Moore to Dylan. Dylan's looking for a screen, makes a drive on the inside, throws it up, and he gets 2 out of it. Full court press. Dylan pushing the ball out. Dylan smacking his face right on the soft board there. Hopefully he's doing okay. Full court press still. Making our way down the other end. Dylan doing some fancy footwork, putting his hands in, trying to touch that ball. Picard putting his hands out there also. Cove on the top of the 3, farthest away from me. Moving the ball. Cove boys are down at the bottom. And a penalty called on Dylan Abrahamson. I think that's his 4th. Nope, 2nd. Causing Cove to go out of bounds. Nixyaawii get the ball back. Dylan pushing hard all the way down. He says, give it to me and I'll get some points. Dylan for 2 more. Full court press by Nixyaawii. Cove. Whoa! Travel, man. It was twinkle toes there. Golden Eagles on the way back the other direction. Dylan walking down the other way, waiting for his teammates to get everybody there. Looking for some screen moves. Back out to Barkley. Barkley on top of the 3-point, way outside from me. Barkley making a drive on the inside. Back out to Tommy. Tommy making a quick little jump shot. Doesn't make it. Doesn't get his rebound. Cove gets it. They're making their way now down to the other direction. But Barkley says, I'm going to stop you right here, buddy. Barkley stop at the top of the 3 there. Making their ways now. Cove's pushing the ball around all on the outside. They're looking for a free man. There's their 3 guy. He's just way out there all by himself, and he throws up a 3, misses it. Rebound, Nixyaawii and Cove. Jump ball. 4 of them had their hands on it, man. Holy moly. Goes back to Cove. Cove ball, 5:46, 24-14. Nixyaawii leading by 10 right now. Looking for their big man right there. Patrick tries to throw up a shot, misses it, gives it back to Kirk. Kirk gives it to Dylan. Dylan pushing all the way down. Dylan's going for another layup all by himself and gets it. Dylan Abrahamson turning into a one-man wrecking team right there. Goes up and gets to go to the free throw line for another chance to put a cherry on top. I'm going to end up losing my voice. I already know. Dylan to seal the deal. Extra point on top. Full court press. Dylan puts his hand on it, making him get nervous down at the other end down there. Abrahamson putting some full court pressure on there. Barkley jumps up there, gets the ball, pushes it out of bounds. And now makes Cove slow down. They have to slow down now. Dillon again steals the ball this time. Barkley all by him lonesome. And 2 for Barkley. Full court press again. Cove trying to look around for it. They finally get it past the half-court line. And timeout called. 29-14, 5 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third period. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to KCUW 104.1 KCUW. We're glad you're here. Been 3 weeks since you heard me. It's going to be at least another week before you hear us on the Rez Show. We still have some high number of COVID cases right now. So right now there are no live radio shows going on, which is good. Want to keep us healthy, keep us on the air. So there was a decision made, upper staff within communications, that we're going to push out another week before you hear any more live DJs on there, which is fine. We'd rather be safe than sorry, I always say. So thank you so much for tuning in onto the radio. Lily's the only one going to work right now. It's all right. She likes being alone. But make sure you leave some comments telling her thank you so much for hanging in there on the Facebook, KCUW's Facebook, or KCUW YouTube channel. And yeah, if you're watching it, you're on the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber. That way every time we have a game, anytime we're doing live content, you know what's going on. Back to the action. Cove inbounds the ball down there. Nixyaawii, man-on-man coverage still. Throwing their hands out there. Dylan Abrahamson's hungry, man. He wants that ball again. And this time, Barkley being called for the penalty there. Giving Cove another opportunity to try capitalize on it. They just throw a ball way up in the air. He does an alley-oop, misses it. Barkley gets the ball back. Fast breakdown. 1-on-3 for Barkley. He goes, okay, I'll slow it down just a smidge. Does a little jump shot and sinks it. He wasn't scared. Cove back down the other direction. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Who is that? Number 3 for Cove. Nathan O'Reilly trying to save the ball. Ends up taking a tuck and roll out of bounds. Good sportsmanship by some Nixyaawii players. Picking him back up, though. Dillon trying to make a drive downtown. Sends it all the way back out to Barkley. Barkley back to Dillon. Dillon does a fake. Sends it off to Simon. Simon getting to go to the line for a couple. Oh, I guess it helps if you guys get to watch, huh? .424, 31-14. Nixyaawii putting some hammer down right now. Simon missing that first one. Once again, if you haven't noticed, big man Yodi Jackson not playing today. So the baseline's being covered by Kirk and Picard. Barkley with the rebound. Barkley's doing a little head shake. Back out to Dillon. Dillon's looking at Tommy. Goes around Picard. Gets Picard at the baseline. Picard's looking for some help. Back to Dillon. Dillon says, okay, I'll take it in, and pushes off. Oh, it was off of Cove. I keep on saying COVID. My apologies, Cove. You got a beautiful town here, and it's just a horrible coincidence. Tommy taking the ball. Throws an awful pass, but then it goes back to Dillon. Dillon throws a screen, or gets a screen around Kirk. Kirk to Dillon to Simon. Simon throws up a shot, misses it. Spent a lot of time. Oh, my goodness gracious. Cove gets called for traveling. Packed the bags, booked the hotel. He's gone traveling. All right, Barkley with the ball. Just steps over half court. Barkley on the top side of the three. Makes a cute little jump shot. Misses it. Gets his own rebound, though. Says, okay, I'll go back in. Backs out to Dillon. Dylan Abrahamson for three. Sinks it. Full court press. Cove is having a hard time there. Oh, pushed off that time. On Dylan. Dylan Turan being called, his third one on that one. Cove with the ball down at the baseline, trying to make a quick little move. Oh, man, there's a young man out there with a mullet. Right now, Cove at the baseline trying to make a move. Three-point attempt way out left-hand field. They get it. Bringing them up to 17-34. Still Nixyaawii lead, 2:53 in the third. Right now, Nixyaawii leading the charge, man, haven't backed off. Dylan looking for some help now. Back out to Tommy. Tommy back to Dylan. Dylan to Barkley. Barkley's making some moves now, throwing the ball around, doing a little truffle shuffle. Says, okay, I'll turn around and go. Throws up a shot, misses it. Cove gets the rebound on there. Pretty certain we got away with a push right there. The guys need to be very careful about that. Cove moving the ball around. They at the baseline. Now it's a jump ball all of a sudden, and Cove has it. Jump. Calls a timeout. Taking the refs forever to try and call that jump ball, but that's all right. Causing Cove to try and burn a timeout to try and save the ball. 2:13 left in the third period. 17-34 to Nixyaawii Golden Eagles. The game thus far, ladies and gentlemen, not been really one-sided. Nixyaawii's been full court press, pushing it hard, but it does come with consequences. So far this period, 3 penalties on Golden Eagles, 3 penalties on Leopards. So pretty even Steven right now, but I've watched a couple Nixyaawii pushing arms around, pushing bodies around. They've gotten away with a couple things. Barkley taking a little too much time over there, almost getting called a T on that one. Cove throwing way out there, left-hand field. They're moving the ball around. Patrick has the ball on the way on the outside. They go up for a nice little 2 and sink it, bringing them up to 19-34. Nixyaawii hasn't been able to answer yet. Dylan on the way back down direction. You got Dylan and Dylan back in there, or Dylan and Dylan sinks 3. I was trying to figure out who this other player was, and Dylan sinks it. So there's Dylan. Abrahamson with 3 down. Cove trying to make their way down. Patrick down at the baseline gets the ball in. Doesn't take much for that big man to try and throw up. Barkley back down the other direction. Barkley's doing some fancy footwork. Jump, fade away. Doesn't make it this time. Yeah. Dylan steals the ball. Doesn't get the shot though. Cove. At this point, they're trying to capitalize on their momentum. Barkley steals the ball back. It's a Barkley 2-on-3. Now they come back. Mr. Hool. And Hool gets to go to the line. Look at that smile. Could have punched him in the throat. He'd probably still smile at you. Mr. Kirk Hool just always smiling. Got a technical. It's just smiles. Crashed the car. Still smiling. Lost all his money. Still smiling. Doesn't make that free throw. Still smiling. Coach Barkley over there trying to give Dylan, the Admiral, some points, what he wants done. Mr. Hull sinking at least 1 of 2. Timeout to Barkley. Nixyaawii Golden Eagles still looking good. 38-21, leading by 17. 1:01 left in the third period. Want to thank some of our underwriters, Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Of course, Oregon State University eCampus, CHI St. Anthony's. Not the buzzer buzzing. I want to thank the sub sandwiches at Mission Market, the rice up at Mofo, Dr. Pepper. Hey. If Waiatono was here, he'd be giving thanks to Cherry Pepsi. So, all right, back to the action here. Cove getting the ball down, get it past half court. Man, they're trying to push a hard way down, and it works out for him that time. But here comes Dylan, Speed Demon himself also, pushing the guys down. Doesn't give Cove an even opportunity to set up, but gets the ball stripped away. Cove throws the ball away down the other direction. They go for a drive on in, and who's it on? Looks like it's on. I don't know who that is. Number 44. He's wearing Yodi Jackson's jersey, but that's not Yodi Jackson. So 40.5 seconds left in the third period. Nixyaawii Golden Eagles 38. Leopards 23. They missed their first one there, so we'll see if they can capitalize on that second. Capitalize on that second one. Why did he get 3? I don't get that at all, but whatever. Capitalize on the third, bringing him up to 25-38, 13-point deficit now. Dylan bringing the ball past half court, back to Barkley. Barkley past Kirk. Kirk looking to help. Tommy for three-point land, misses it. Cove gets the rebound. 18 seconds left on the clock. Cove gets it past half court, looking around, trying to make a move on it. Cove looking around, 9 seconds left. Cove up for the last shot before the buzzer and actually sinks it, man. Bringing them up to 27-38, 11-point deficit. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. 3 periods done, 38-27. Very low-scoring game, nothing but defense game here. Cove has finally found a solution to their full-court press they've been feeling all first half, and they have made a statement in that third period there. Now is the time for Nixyaawii to turn around and figure out, okay, they're figuring out the full-court press. We need to start hitting some points. Nixyaawee's gone up, I think, for last 5 attempts, only capitalized on 1. They need to turn around and start hitting those boards. They need to start hitting their rebounds, and they need to definitely start sinking some points. Thank you for listening, tuning in, 104.1 KCOW. And if you are watching, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit subscribe on the YouTube channel. And, of course, if you're listening or watching, or if you just want to voice your opinion, some comments, make some comments on Facebook. KCOW's Facebook. We love to read those things. We love to talk about them. Yes, I am all by myself. My main man, Waiatona, took the night off. I'm going to try to recruit him for tomorrow. He might be a stick in the mud, but I'm older, so he might have to go anyways. Cove getting the ball, starting of the fourth. Nope. Check that. Nixyaawii getting the ball, starting of the fourth. Dylan making a drive pass there. Back to Barkley. It was a fake to Barkley. Dylan making a drive back out to Tommy. Tommy's looking around. Back to Dylan. Dylan now turn around and throw him back to Barkley. Barkley past Kirk. Barkley for an easy little jump shot. Misses it. Misses the rebound. Picard had the rebound. Dylan Monaco had the rebound, but dropped it. Cove back down the other direction. Cove on a base 3-point. They go up for a point, and I don't know how that wasn't called blocking. His feet were planted. Okay. Kirk Hoole's fourth. Kirk is going to be stepping out here very shortly, I think. They're going to pull him back out. That don't make no sense, though, but okay. Dylan feeling a little frustrated there, but he needs to lead his team there. He needs to calm down, turn around, and just figure it out. And penalty on... Oh, penalty on number... Oh, number 10 of the opposing team. His third. Giving Nixyaawii the ball back. Dylan get ready to inbound the ball. Nixyaawii boys moving around. Kirk Hool at the very baseline, but doesn't get it. We are solely missing Mr. Yodi Jackson. He hits those almost all the time. Whoa. And Dylan Monaco rolled his ankle. Yeah, he is going to step out of the game for a little while. Monaco rolled his ankle. Those look like brand new shoes. Don't know if they were fitting correctly, but yep, rolled his ankle, stepped out for a little bit. Got up on his own, walked out, but he's feeling it right now. Yeah. So Golden Eagles left up that opportunity. Cove gets away all the way back down the other end. They try and throw up a three-shot. They miss it. Dylan, fast break down to the other direction. He's hit by one of two people. Sending it to the line. Dylan's getting an opportunity. Now, the recap here. 6:53 left in the fourth and final period. Cove has been able to catch up. They are within 8 points. At one time, there was a 17-point deficit. Now it's only 8 points. Dylan going to the line with an opportunity to extend that lead just a little bit farther. Misses the first. And misses the second one. Cove rebounds there. Cove pushing it down the other direction. Finally gets down there. Cove losing the ball. Nixyaawii throwing hands around. Oh, my goodness gracious. Dylan put some hands on it, but he still gets it. 32-38 within 6 points now. Nixyaawii needs to find an answer. They got to turn around and start settling down and start hitting these. Barkley on the outside, back to Picard. Picard has an opportunity, does a bounce pass to Kirk. Kirk back to Dylan. Dylan Abrahamson from way out in left-hand field doesn't get it. But Simon Picard gets called for push. And that is Picard's third one. And now Golden Eagles get the ball back. Golden Eagles are starting to melt underneath some of the pressure. They haven't been able to hit some points here for a while, and they're starting to feel it. Tommy back out to Barkley. Barkley's making some moves there, trying to find a solution here. Tommy has the ball, back to Picard. Picard getting ready to make a move in, doesn't. Dylan on the outside here does a nice little spin move. Wow. Called traveled on that one. Dylan cannot believe he got called on travel because he did a spin move. So it is what it is, I guess, you know. We got away with some easy calls early on, and now it's coming back to bite us now. Cove back down the other direction. And missed their shot, but they get the rebound. Bringing up 34-38. 5:21 left in there. Dylan to Kirk. Kirk at the top of the three-point land. Back to Dylan. Dylan's looking for an answer to get inside there. Back to Tommy. Tommy to Barkley. Barkley at the three-point land right up beside me. Barkley goes up for a quick little two-pointer. Sinks a point for the first one. Took them over 3 minutes to finally get their first point in here in the fourth period there. Cove back down the other direction. Nixyaawii there, still put lots of pressure on there. They go for a three-point attempt and miss it. Nixyaawii gets the ball back. Golden Eagles get the ball back. 4:35, 34-40. 6-point lead by Nixyaawii Golden Eagles now. Golden Eagles moving the ball around. Kirk has it. Back out to Dylan Abrahamson. Dylan making a drive in, but gets the ball stripped away from him. And tumbles, all kinds of moves around, but no one. Cove comes up with it. Cove there at the baseline, but gets stomped on, but turn around and sending them to the line. Number 10. We haven't seen number 10 go to the line yet. We'll see how his free throw attempts are. Dylan Abrahamson, his 4th penalty of the evening. He's on the verge of fouling out. Caleb Wiggins, I think that's the coach's son. He turns around and sinks his first run, bringing him up to 35-40, so within striking distance. There you go, second one, 36-40, 4-point difference now. Golden Eagles need to start sinking some ball. Just lost the ball. Breakaway at the very end. Yeah. Getting the crowd excited here now. 38-40. Golden Eagles are leading by just 2. Golden Eagles are getting a little frustrated. Barkley better call a timeout, soothe down this momentum. Aaron Barkley for a little jump shot, makes the 2. Brings them back up to a 4-point lead. 3:36 left in the fourth and final. Cove making away at the very, very end. Dylan, Tommy puts his hands out there, almost gets it. Cove goes up for a shot, misses it. Barkley on his other way down. Watch out behind you, Barkley. Barkley goes out, back to Picard. Picard back out to Tommy. Tommy out to Dylan. Dylan's looking for a shot here. Back to Picard. Picard for 2. Don't count out the Eagles just yet. Cove throws it halfway down the court, back down the other direction. Tries to throw in a little jump shot right at the beginning. Wiggins misses it. Rebound Nixyaawii. Back to Barkley. Barkley back to Dylan. Dylan at the other end now, burning up some time. 2:50 left in the period. Dylan's just trying to make some moves now. Out moves the guy. Does a shot up by himself. Rebound Kirk. Kirk gets to go to the line, man. Gets pushed out of bounds by Patrick from Cove. Yeah. Oh, no, excuse me. It wasn't Patrick. It was Caleb Wiggins. His 4th. Kirk Hool going into the line. And miss it. Barkley gets the rebound. Back out to Dylan. Dylan for Trey. Misses it. Doesn't go after his own rebound. Cove back down the other direction. They're looking for some help there. Dylan almost gets the ball back, throwing out some hands there. That was the coach over there getting mad. Timeout. 44-38, 2:14 left. The closest game we have seen in a long while, ladies and gentlemen. Cove finally figuring out that formula to try and beat that full court press. Nixyaawii, though, on the other hand, not able to try to nail down some shots. They got to calm down, calculate their moves, man. It's not just about driving in every single time. Back off from the full court press a little bit. Turn around and keep it man on man, even convert it every once in a while to something else. Nixyaawii still leading it up, though, right now. Foul count, though. 7 fouls in the second half each. Eagles and Leopards. So they've both been in foul trouble quite a bit. Someone's squeaking out here. Well, like we also said, ladies and gentlemen, remember tomorrow, Nixyaawii Golden Eagles boys will not be playing tomorrow at all. It would just be the girls tomorrow in Wallowa. So when I go up there, it will be midday. I'll announce one game. Going to go find a pizza pocket, and I'm going to go home. All right. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left in the fourth and final period. Nixyaawii get the ball back. And Nixyaawii almost throw it away. Dylan gets the ball. Now they're going to make their way down the other end. Cove is now putting some full court pressure onto them. Barkley to Tommy. Tommy to Dylan. Back to Barkley. He's trying to get a shake and bake going on there. And penalty on Cove. Sending Barkley to the line. Barkley has not been that great at the line tonight. Some games he's just on fire. Other games he struggles a little bit. So tonight he struggles. Kirk tries to go up for the rebound, misses it. Cove back down the other direction. Barkley still trying to put some hands in there. Bringing Cove within striking distance now. 3-point lead, Nixyaawii. Dylan looking for some help there. Does a spin move real quick. Dylan's trying to make his way down to the baseline. Sends it off to Picard. I do not know what happened, but Dylan's last foul. Fouled out. St. Schimmel stepping in. Dylan Abrahamson is out of the game, and he is just frustrated with himself. And now Cove, 1:20 left into the fourth and final period. Kirk Houle, I think that's Kirk's fifth also. Yep, that's Kirk's fifth also. There's someone down there in Cove. I was saying nice things about Cove, but now there's people getting just ugly over here. Well, the people sitting in front of me from Cove are nice. The people sitting down from me from Cove are not nice. Cove made that one, bringing it within the 2-point deficit, 42-44. They missed that one. .114, another penalty called on St. Schimmel that time. Going for a jump ball. That is one thing the refs have not done this entire game almost. Hardly any jump balls. He's allowed them to roll around on the ground. Completely unacceptable. Patrick Frisk, I think is his name. He sank that one, bringing him up within 1 point. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, 114. Cove finally bringing back a deficit. They're 44-44 right now. Timeout being called, looks like, by Cove. Nixyaawii have a very limited amount of time to figure this out. And I'm just being told Nixyaawii boys play at Open Door Christian tomorrow. Well, I didn't know anything about that, so I can't go to 2 games. So we'll figure out which one I'm going to go tomorrow. So Nixyaawii sitting in foul trouble the second half. Lost Kirk Houle, lost Dylan Abrahamson. Stepping in, St. Schimmel, and we'll see who else is there. So it looks like Tommy, Saint, Simon Picard, Aaron Barkley, and I don't know who that one is. Oh, Landon Picard in. Barkley taking the ball back down the other direction. Barkley moving the ball around there. Barkley now has to lead his team to a win if he's gonna do it. Barkley with a jump shot. Gets to go to the line. 58.2 seconds left. Barkley misses the first one. Too much pressure on these young men right now. They're trying to do their best with what they got, and they're psyching themselves out right now. And the student body is starting to act dumb. Barkley with the roll around and gets it back out to Landon. Landon back to Tommy. Tommy moving the ball around. Barkley. Barkley down the baseline there, makes a shot, misses it. No rebounders, though. And penalty on St. Schimmel again. Sending Cove to the line. It's okay. 28.1 seconds left. 44-44. Opportunity for Cove to take the lead for the very, very first time of the evening. Dylan Abrahamson making his deal. There's their first lead of the evening right there. 45-44, 28 seconds left in there. Don't count out Nixyaawii Golden Eagles. They pull some nail biters all the time. And he makes the second one. They're up by 2. Barkley back down the other direction. Trying to lead his team to a victory. 19 seconds left. He's going to try to push them into overtime. He goes up for a quick jump shot. Makes it. Brings it to even Steven. 46-46. It's now. The guys just need to hold them. No penalties. No penalties. Timeout called. 4 seconds left. 46-46 with 4 seconds left. Cove pulled a timeout right there, which means Cove's going to get the ball back. Now, if I was a betting man, which I am, I guarantee you they're going to try throwing it down to their Patrick Fritsch guy. He's been hitting those baseboards hard. They're going to try to keep him up, right, maybe not necessarily right at the baseline, but they're going to keep him out towards maybe middle. Quick little jump shot. He throws it up. Worst case scenario, someone fouls him. He goes to the line anyway, and he's been hitting from the free throw line all night tonight. So my deal, if I was Coach Barkley, double team Fritsch. They don't have any three-point shooters. Every three-point they pushed tonight, I think they've only made one. So to me, Patrick Fritsch is the guy to hang on to. Everybody else, it just crashed that reboard. Because I've seen miracles happen. I've seen a 4 seconds go to another deal of overtime. So here we go. 4 seconds left. Cove trying to pull a move here. Trying to prevent it from going to overtime. 3-point way out left-hand side and makes it. Sinks it. Talk about a comeback story, ladies and gentlemen. Cove with only an 8-man team at 17-point deficit at halftime comes back and wins it 49-46. Absolutely amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there you go. There is the Cove Eagles. Cove Leopards pulling an upset, 49-46. Nixyaawii Golden Eagles, Dylan Abrahamson and Kirk Hool fouling out. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is J.D. Jones with KCUW 104.1. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow. I don't know where I'm going just yet, but we'll let you know in the midday. Lily, it's all back to you. Have a good evening, folks.